What's good YouTube, Akil here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how you guys can cross-list your items super fast using the Hammock app. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about using Hammock and how you can save some time and ultimately make more money as a reseller, definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's get into it. Alright y'all, so for those of you that aren't familiar with Hammock, what Hammock is in a nutshell is basically just a virtual assistant, and they basically will help cross-list your items or even list items for you on whichever platform that you choose. So for me, since I only list on eBay and on Poshmark, and sometimes I occasionally do some local listings as well on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp, basically what they do for you is that they'll list those items for you in the exact style that you want them to do it. So basically all you need to do is do the work one time, take the photos, make the description, and from there they'll basically take all of the information that you provided them with, and they'll put that same information in those same listings on another platform such as Poshmark, even Mercari, and all of the other platforms that are available for resellers out there. So just a couple things in terms of using the Hammock app and what my experience has been so far. I've primarily just been using them in order to cross list my items from eBay onto Poshmark. And if you guys follow the channel, you guys know I used to do a ton of business on Poshmark, but for a while, almost maybe 6 months to a year, I completely just fell off, stopped doing the cross listing thing, mainly because just of a lack of time. And as a result, I definitely did realize a decrease in my overall sales over that time that I wasn't selling anything on Poshmark, and I realized that it was basically just time to kind of get myself back in the game and just put my items in front of more buyers so that I can ultimately just make more sales and of course make more money. So first things first, when it comes to using the Hammock app, what I had to do in order to just start listing some of my items from eBay onto Poshmark was first give the virtual assistant access to my eBay account. And I know a ton of people out there, you know, it sounds kind of sketchy, but that was something that I definitely was a little apprehensive about in the sense of just giving someone access to my eBay account. But the good thing is that eBay already knows that there's tons of other resellers out there that do really big business, and they need, you know, they have employees and they have virtual assistants. So what eBay does is that they have authorized users, and all I did was basically just give, you know, the virtual assistant access to become an authorized user. And the only abilities that they have is that they can actually see the listings that I have, and that they can create listings for me and save them as a draft, and that's basically it. They don't have any access to, you know, any of my funds or my taxes information or anything like that. All they can do is simply just see the listings that I have and create listings and save them as a draft. And basically that's the same thing what I was able to do on Poshmark as well. Now the differences with Poshmark is that Poshmark doesn't have that authorized user system in place yet, so I did have to give them my Poshmark account information, and once again I was kind of nervous about it, only because you don't want anyone taking money out of your account. But for me, ever since I first started using Poshmark, was simply just as soon as a sale is complete and that money is available to me, all I do is just transfer that money into my bank account. That way I don't have a ton of money just kind of sitting within the Poshmark account. And of course, as you guys know, anytime you make any type of transfers or any type of withdrawals from Poshmark, they instantly send you an email notification. So that just gives you a little more sense of ease when it comes down to, you know, giving somebody access to your account. But like I said, for me, I've been having a really good experience so far with it, and I've been using it for right around 2 to 3 months. And prior to using the Hammock app, I even made sure that I asked, you know, just about some of the experiences in the past, if they had any security issues or anything like that, and the founders definitely assured me that they never experienced anything like that. So once I was able to get that second assurance from the founders, I was really happy to just go ahead and use the service. So from my experience so far, what I'm doing with Poshmark is basically only listing clothing and shoes, mainly because that's the stuff that I really want to make my Poshmark closet look like. Of course, you guys can continue to list electronics and, you know, home accessories, home decor and stuff like that in your Poshmark closet, but for me it's primarily clothing, shoes, and sometimes I might put some accessories like hats and belts in there as well. But for the most part, I kind of wanted to have two separate things, where I have my eBay business where I'm selling consumer electronics, and of course the Poshmark business where I'm selling more clothing and shoes. So for me, all I'm having the virtual assistants do is pull any of the listings that's on eBay that's in a clothing or shoe category and put them onto Poshmark, and what they do is that they actually save it as a draft, and from there I can go into the draft to make sure that the pricing and all the details are exactly to my liking, and then I would go ahead and list it into my Poshmark closet. So nothing is actually done without you giving the final say so, and I think that's something that's really good as well, mainly because you get to kind of, you know, stay on top of your business and still be in complete control, and for me that was super important. So another good tip if you guys are interested in using Hammock is to first just go ahead and download WhatsApp, because that's how I'm able to communicate with my virtual assistants and basically just kind of let them know. Basically they'll let me know when my drafts are completed so I can go ahead and check it out, and anytime there's any changes or if there's anything that say one day I want to go ahead and start listing more electronics and consumer electronics and home decor into my Poshmark Closet, and I just want them to start pulling those items from my eBay store and putting them onto Poshmark, I can communicate with them in real time and let them know that, instead of sending emails and stuff like that. That can sometimes get lost. So you definitely want to go ahead and use WhatsApp in conjunction with Hammock in order to just make the process a lot smoother. So if you guys are interested in using Hammock, go ahead and use my promo code DAPPER25, and what that'll do is give you guys $25 in credit, just so you guys can kind of test out the platform and see if it's something that you want to implement into your business. And just as another quick tip, if you guys have a really small store, somewhere between like 50 to 100 listings, Hammock might not be for you. You might want to just hold off on that a little while. But if you're more of an experienced seller and you want to spend more time sourcing and less time listing, and you have a sizable store, maybe somewhere between 400 to 1,000 listings or even more than that, Hammock could definitely help you save some time and ultimately make way more money, because you'll be getting your items in front of more customers. And like I said, since I was able to put more of my items on Poshmark, I've seen a considerable increase in terms of sales. And back in the day when I was first on Poshmark, I was making somewhere between like $2,000 and $3,000 a month, and I've only been using Hammock for right around 2 months at this point. So I'm not at that level yet where I'm seeing that huge of an increase in sales, but trust me, I was only doing maybe 1 sale per week on Poshmark before using Hammock, and since I'm starting using Hammock now, I'm starting to make anywhere between like 7 to 10 sales a week, which is a huge increase for me. So definitely happy with the platform. So check it out and let me know what you guys think. Alright y'all, that's all I have for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed that one, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any experience using Hammock, go ahead and drop that in the comment section so we can keep the conversation going, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
For the winner, cause you felt like you was losing, only for the winner. Move just to keep from cooling, like only for the winner, only for the winner, only for the winner. Boy, my heart is cold, and I'm too cool to sweat it. I should've never offered it. I'm tight and now I'm off this shit.